you out to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 27, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Third and short yardage, Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out ahead, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
He'll run it. He's going to have the first down past the 20. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected. But a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Jackson will throw again. It's caught by Mark Ingram. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Jackson now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Roberts has it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Seth Roberts, 40 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. This one taken from the 7. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. After the interception, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
They're going to get 9 here on first down as he gets this one up to the 34-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 1, Cousins. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Trying to go back again to Adam Thielen, and it's 3rd and short. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught by Treadwell. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. First down, here's Cousins. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Now the pass brought in by Roberts. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Jackson steps away to his left. Roberts got it. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. Buying time to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquise Brown there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards now with the season over. Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year, John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, offensive and defensive players of the year, offensive and defensive rookies of the year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the comeback player of the year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill. No surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, the credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen, and it's second down. They go play action. Cousins. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16. From the red zone now, Cousins. He gets this one to Johnson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Danielle Hunter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On third down, Jackson. He finds Roberts, complete. And he will be taken down with a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Danielle Hunter getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. It's caught by Roberts. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right?
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 2 yards out as the Ravens push further out in front. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Let's go.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Here we go. Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Going deep for Diggs. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy on the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing, Cousins. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but it's going to be 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Open man is Thielen. It's complete, and he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Olabisi Johnson there to make the grab. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. Bailey got the extra point, and that will get them one closer. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to...
Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen.
Dodge City.
You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
with Mel Blount, 1975's Defensive Player of the Year.
Tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle.
Member of the 2000s All-Decade Team, it's Brian Dawkins.
Like I ain't 8 in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie.
Khalil Mack stacks those sacks.
Yeah, we in it for life. Magic.
Backyard Heroes versus Dot City.
All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how...
One more thing about superstars. They make every play count. Hold on to that ball, cuz you got one drive to score from your 25. Then it's their turn. Hey, this is your field. You got one drive to score, so get going. They start with the run, and he will lose yardage, taken down back at the 24-yard line. Lost a yard on that first down play. Don't want to start moving backwards in Superstar KO. They'll throw here. Wide open is his receiver. That's complete. And the defense ends the play, but not after handing over a hunk of yards. First and 10, he'll throw it. Moving to his right. He's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before dipping his feet into enemy waters. Crossing into enemy territory. Things are starting to... Man, I say that way too much. You know what's happening. They'll throw here. Going to air this one out. It's tipped and intercepted. Heads up play defense. That's a heartbreaker after that big play. Whoops. No pressure. But if you score a touchdown on this drive, game over. They'll throw here. And a small pickup. Mel Blount on the play. Brought in 2 yards there. But this is KO. Come on. Throw caution out the window. Here's Jackson. A first carry for Alvin Kamara. He's going to lose yardage. Drop back at the 25. Lost 2 last play. Get some positive yards this time around. Jackson is throwing on third. Mel Blount with the pick. Uh-oh, it's tug of war time, and we've got something a little bit different for y'all. The end zones are going to get bigger after both teams run a play. Score first, and you're moving on. They'll throw from the 50. Can he do it? He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit, ball out, incomplete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
Here we go.
They go shotgun. And the throw right sideline is complete.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Now Jackson. Oh, no. Can't fumble after plays like that. Remix. All right, y'all. It's tug of war time. Dot City's up first. They go shotgun. Throwing middle, and he's into the end zone for a Dot City touchdown. Making it look pretty. Your winners, Dot City.
Up this magic. With the game, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen.
Derrick Henry brings that thunder across the line.
You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Okay, the Backyard Heroes against Dots.
Now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life.
It's round 2 of Superstar KO, and you've earned your spot. Now line up your team and show them what you've got.
Let's go!
All right, now, this is your first play. 75 yards to the line. Let's go. First carry for Derrick Henry. Hits him like a truck, and he's brought down after some good, tough running. All right, first up is Dot City. Let's see how you do. First and 10. He'll throw it. Quick hitter is complete. And the short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Just a couple of yards on that play. Gotta give us more than that. Second down. Running it. Jamal Adams there to stop him after a minimal gain.
Here we go, I got you.
Third down. Gonna run it. Jamal Adams there on the stop. Fourth down, no time to clown. Get out the. Fourth and short. Coach Beckett wants to go to the air. And incomplete there. A nice hit jars the ball free. Give it up for your defense. Now make them proud. Score here and win.
Here we go, 46.
Back to pass on first and 10. And the first hookup with his wide receiver. Takeoff. All right, Dot City, it's your turn. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, and he couldn't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. 2nd down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. What you thinking now? 2nd and 10. Backyard Heroes dropping the pass again. And that throws off target. And set to go. Maybe call a run. Throwing the ball is not working. Drops back to throw here on 3rd. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Takeoff.